for our young people that are here this morning, let me just say that it is really exciting to see all of the young faces, because some of you were here at 9 o'clock, which meant that you more than likely got up at 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning. And that you should applaud yourself for. And one of the things we who have reached levels of success, we understand that the old saying is very true. The early bird gets the worm, and they who come late gets whatever is left. So it's good to see you this morning. I want to just get a couple of preliminary things out of the way. Our guest speaker, Congressman Rush, is here this morning. Everyone, let's just give our Congressman a hand. Congressman Rush. We're very glad to have him here with us. First time in University Park. And hopefully this will be the first of many times. This is a great community and a lot of great people who live here. And so we're very proud to have the Congressman to be here with us. A couple of really quick things. First of all, let me just say, if you are looking to refresh your plate or your coffee cup or your juice, now would be a good time to do so, because as the Congressman is speaking, we will close the buffet and then reopen it after the Congressman is done. The other thing is Congressman Rush has been gracious to allow us an opportunity to have a photo op with our young people. So on this side of the room, the urban room, we will be taking pictures, but we're going to be cognizant of the Congressman's time. So we want to make sure that we move swiftly and orderly. So I want to make note of that. There is a form on your table that is requesting information so that we can keep you posted of some of our exciting activities that the 100 Men Association continues to involve itself with. Our mentoring program, some of the work that we're doing and endeavoring to do over at the high school, at the middle school. So if you would be so kind, give us your information. That will allow us to keep you posted of the exciting things that we are involved with, as well as to get some feedback from you as well. Just need, if you would make sure your email address is very clear so that when we send out the emails, they don't bounce back to us. Let me also indicate that there is, at the front table as you came in, and if you didn't pick one up, please feel free to do so on the way out. There's a pledge form, and also in your packet there is a membership form. And we are an organization that continues to grow because the needs in our community continues to grow. And with each generation, the need or the needs evolve. So we must be dynamic and an evolving organization as well. So we're looking for new members who are willing to roll up their sleeves and get involved with helping to mentor young fellas so that they can enjoy some of the levels of success that God has blessed us with. So if you are so interested, and it doesn't take a lot of time, you'd be surprised. Sometimes just an hour a week or a couple hours a week can make a world of a difference in the lives of a young fella. We certainly can use your help and your support. If by some chance your schedule just doesn't allow for you to make that kind of a commitment at this time, I understand. Certainly no hard feelings, but there are places sometimes where you can't go, where your dollars can go. And sometimes when you can't do it, you can empower someone else to do it in your behalf. And so with that in mind, there is a pledge form that's at the table in the foyer. If by chance you're not able to make the commitment of time, I would plead and ask that you make the commitment with your dollars and help us so that we can help other young people be successful. It's all about how we build bridges that leads to success. And that's what we're all about, building bridges to help our young people so that they can reach levels of success that we have been blessed to reach. We're also collaborating with University Park Golf and Conference Center on the first annual turkey shoot. The flyer is also in the foyer. I encourage you to get a copy of it. We're partnershiping because we understand that these are, for some families, very difficult times. In some cases, both husband and wife are out of work. And that's challenging, So I did not grow up during the Depression era, but I remember some of the many stories that my uncle and aunt and grandparents told me about how they survived during the Depression. That's because people came together and helped one another out. And that's what we have to do as a community. We have to come together and help one another out. So the proceeds from the first annual turkey shoot will go towards providing Thanksgiving turkeys to many of the needed families that are in the community. And so we certainly solicit your support as we, the 100 Men Association, will be giving our support. There are 2 coat drives that are underway. The village is doing a coat drive through Trustee Covington, and those coats can be dropped off at the University Park office, in the town center. On the 13th of November. So if you have a coat that is not being worn and sitting in the closet that some young person can make use of, and please make sure it's in usable condition. You may drop it off. There's also the 2-seaters are doing a coat drive here at University Park Golf and Conference Center. You may also drop coats off. In some cases, maybe you look in your closet and you don't have a coat that a young person can wear, but you have a big heart. And so with that, I would encourage you to stop at Walmart, Kmart, Sears, Montgomery Ward's, Carson's, Macy's, whatever your favorite store is, and pick up a coat for a young person. And again, it's all about how do we help one another so that our young people who are in families that are struggling at least don't have to go through the winter in conditions that are not suitable in terms of dress wear. So I am going to yield the floor just for another minute here. I'm waiting to get the signal to see if Congressman is, and he's, okay, all right, well, I've got the signal. And so, with that, then what I am going to do is yield the floor and bring up the mayor of University Park to introduce our guest speaker. But before I do so, let me say something about the mayor, as well as all of the village trustees and officers and managers. We are very blessed in this community, as well as surrounding municipalities, to have some outstanding leaders who serve us and our needs. If I could, I'd just like to acknowledge the trustees. I won't go through the process of calling names, but if you just wave your hands, all of the trustees who are here this morning, thank you so very much. We have an outstanding group of leaders here in this community, and they complement the mayor who serves in this community as well. And certainly when you look to find someone who you can model yourself after, this is a man who you should watch because he exercised excellent leadership in how he governs his affairs. And with that said, I'd like to bring this morning to introduce our guest speaker, the mayor of University Park, Mayor Al McCullen.
Thank you, Anthony. And good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I know it's a little early for you young folks over there. I generally call my daughter about noon every